In today's news, Miss BVI contestants revealed. The 5th annual HIREBVI Career Expo is set for May 31st. HLSCC students present unique wedding cakes. Community is urged to identify mental health stressors. DJIMON secures 3rd SLC outdoor goal. CHANTEL dominates at track meet. We have the details of this and so much more when 284 News returns.
Well, am I covered?
Yeah, you're with CG. Remember when I was dabbling in knife throwing bingo? Well, one night I won, but I also got a bullseye. No. In a beehive. I ran for hours. They caught me in the end, though.
Anyway, I was covered, and I got to keep my trophy. Uh-oh.
Best medical cover for the price. CG Insurance. Good like that.
Vibe! All right! Monet! Voice! Road TV! Alkaline!
Yeah, system we are create waves like the ocean, yeah.
Freddie Jackson.
Oh, my lady.
Gramps Morgan.
Feels like heaven surrounds me.
And more. The 24th, 25th, and 26th of May 2024. The Virgin Islands Music Festival. 60 beats, one vibe.
For more information, visit virginislandsmusicfestival.com.
Hello everyone and welcome to this edition of 284 News. It is Monday, May 13th, 2024. I'm Ron Grant, bringing you the very latest out of Tortola in the Virgin Islands. A happy Monday is a wish to each and every one of you. Thank you so much for joining us. Beginning our newscast, the excitement is building for the Miss British Virgin Islands 2024 pageant, as the 7 contestants vying for the crown were unveiled in a grand reveal on Sunday, May 12th. Here's a look at how things went down.
Into a world with me as the endless possibilities of dreams, beauty, intellect, and talent are in full bloom. As a radiant daughter of the soil, I stand before you today on a pedestal of strong maternal Majuru heritage. Ladies and gentlemen, be easy and rest assured that you are in safe hands with Danielle D. Asia Hodge. Grab your hard hats as we break ground on the ultimate project yet, my journey to the crown of Miss British Virgin Islands 2024.
Ladies and gentlemen, greetings to you all. I am Neria Griffin, and I am proud to say that I am a contestant for the esteemed title of Miss British Virgin Islands 2024. I eagerly look forward to exceeding your expectations at this year's Miss British Virgin Islands pageant. So, mark your calendars, and I hope to see you there. A flower, especially one cultivated for its beauty, is a rare and special gem. From the flair of the flamboyant tree to the delicate beauty of the white cedar. I am Akisha Roberts, your 2024 Miss British Virgin Islands delegate. Ladies and gentlemen, this flower is ready to bloom. Join my fellow contestants and I on July 21st at the Multipurpose Sports Complex. Let's celebrate our freedom and live in unity as BVI Festival turns 70. Thank you. All aboard! Welcome to our 70th Festival excursion, where we'll embark on a journey of fun, flavor, and rhythm as we celebrate our freedom and live in unity
as BVI Festival turns 70. Join me as we pave the way for a brighter, more inclusive future. Let's make this journey one to remember, filled with joy, unity, and progress. So get ready, because this Diamond Jubilee excursion is one you definitely don't want to miss. I thank you.
A queen is a woman who knows her worth, stands on her purpose, and walks in her truth. As I take my leave, it is my privilege to invite you to the Miss British Virgin Islands pageant on July 21st, 2024 at the Multi-Purpose Sports Complex, where I will electrify the stage with my beauty, talent, and intelligence. Prepare to be mesmerized by your contestant, Adacia Adonis. Thank you. Our ancestors fought through and in August 1834. They were set free, bringing our Virgin Islands culture and heritage. We proudly celebrate today and 70 years counting. I am Cersei O'Neill. I would like to invite you alongside my fellow contestants, to invite you to our Miss BVI pageant on July the 24th, 2024. We proudly look forward to seeing you there. Thank you.
The details have been given, but let me make the main point clear. I, Stacey and Bob, will be vying for the title Miss British Virgin Islands 2024. I'd like to take the time to wish you a happy and safe festival season. Thank you.
Employers and employees across the Virgin Islands are being encouraged to come out and participate in the 5th annual HIREBVI Career Expo, being held on Friday, May 31st, 2024 at the Multi-Purpose Sports Complex from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Ms. Katie Ann Farquharson, corporate trainer at HIREBVI, spoke on the registration process and how persons as well as vendors can showcase their products.
So our registration window, we have extended it, so we are hoping to get a few more vendors. Only a few spots left, of course. So call us and register as soon as possible. There are different packages that are available to meet every budget. So if you have the opportunity to come, we encourage you to do so, because it is a valuable opportunity. Even if you're not actively job seeking at the moment, you can also get an intern, because we have reached out to the schools. We know our 10th and 11th graders, they're probably looking for some more employment. So if you have an internship that you're possibly looking to fill, it's a great way to come on out. If you have a pop-up shop, you have a small business, you want to expand, you want to meet other persons in the industry, it's a great opportunity to do that as well. If you have a service offering or a product that you're going to be launching in the next few months and you want to get traction on that, you can come on out and do it there as well. Incredible. So it's really a great opportunity for you to promote your brand.
Additionally, she spoke on the importance of taking your personal brand seriously.
So what I'll say is networking is everybody's business. If you want to promote your brand, it's a great way to do that. Additionally, you have to remember that you are a brand. Cadian is a brand and HIREBVI is a brand. And whenever I step out, whether or not I'm representing HIREBVI in that space, I'm always representing Cadian. So you have to remember that coming out to these events, you are able to make and form lifelong partnerships. Even if I don't come and work with you today, Ron, maybe 5 years down the road, 10 years down the road, our paths will cross again and we'll get the opportunity to work together. First impressions are so very important. So it is essential that you get all the tools that you can get to make sure that you position yourself to be employable, to be lasting, to showcase what you bring to the table. what does Kadian have to offer to HIREBVI? What does Ron have to offer to 284 Media? And this is an opportunity for you to do that. And if you're not sure how to do it, that's the prime opportunity for you to tune into our workshops, and it will give you all the tools that you need to succeed.
Ms. Farquharson also took time to thank the contributing sponsors for helping to make this year's Expo a success.
And I must give a big shout out to our sponsors, because if they didn't come on board, probably this wouldn't be possible, and we're really grateful to them. So 284 Media and CCT, as always, coming on board as sponsors. We're really happy for them. This year we have Novita as a sponsor as well, along with HIREBVI, and we are still open to sponsors. Okay. Whatever your business offers, I'm sure that we can come up with an arrangement to make it a mutually beneficial opportunity, because this is all about giving back to the community, and that's what we're here to do.
For the full interview, visit all 284 Media platforms. Up next, we have more on the local scene. We'll be right back after a quick commercial break.
At HIREBVI, we're not just about business. We're about empowering lives, and that is because we aspire to inspire. By choosing us, you're supporting a company that believes in equal opportunities, diversity, and community growth. Our mission goes beyond profit. It's about providing HR solutions, fostering talent, and leaving a positive impact. Join us in building a better future, a better BVI. Choose HIREBVI, where your support isn't just a transaction, it's a transformation. Together, we're changing lives in these beautiful Virgin Islands.
At Partners for Kids, your child's health and happiness are at the heart of everything we do. We've been the trusted medical home for children and adolescents up to 18 years old. And now, we are excited to welcome a new member to our family of healthcare professionals. Introducing Dr. Aisha Maxwell, our new family practitioner. Dr. Maxwell brings a wealth of experience and deep passion for pediatric and adult care, ready to join our team in providing first-rate health services to your family. At Partners for Kids, we believe in a collaborative approach to healthcare. With partners in occupational therapy and clinical psychology, Partners for Kids, where caring is just the beginning. Visit us at Road Reef Plaza, Tortola, open Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Call us at 284-444-5437 or reach out at info@partnersforkids.com to learn more.
Across the BVI, the fastest, most reliable, and affordable fiber internet service is here for you. Look out for fire in these new locations: Slaney, Duff Bottom, Manual Reef, Seek House Bay, Albion, Hannah's, Palestina, Pleasant Valley, and Havers. Fiber is in your area. Call 444-4444 or visit a CCT store to find out more and bring it home. More locations coming soon.
Welcome back, everyone, and thank you so much for sticking with us. Our team at 284 Media recently joined the students of the HLSCC Stout Community College for the Stingray Showcase. One of the highlights of the activity was showcasing, of course, and the covering of the competition among culinary students, all bringing unique ideas and flavors to life in wedding cakes. Our Jocko Wooding has details.
The name of the cake is Flowers of Love, and if you look here, you'll see that the shape of it right here is like a half heart. So that's where I started. That's where I started with the flowers to twist it with the love. On the top, pretty simple. We just have a few beads. We have the bride and groom's initials, and then we have a nice beaded band at the top. If you come down slightly, you'll see in the middle we have just a spacer, have the flowers, and then from the second tier to the bottom, it's supposed to represent a wedding cake, a wedding dress. It's supposed to look like a wedding dress that have a few ruffles. In the middle here, we have a buttercream impression. So I applied the impression, I swiped it with a bit of buttercream, and then it left me with this nice tropical kind of palm tree look. So just to create a sense of place, you know, it's a Caribbean, we see a lot of trees, a lot of palms. So it's just to keep it modern and keep it like together, and then down here, these are all edible. Everything down here is edible. It is edible wafer paper that I cut and I individually folded and I put it on the cake. After applying it, I did dust it with gold dust to give it a little bit of pop. But that's basically it. That's my entire cake.
My name is Kelly Smith, and this is my Island Paradise cake, specifically Virgin Islands Paradise, because I wanted to incorporate our culture in the cake. So, well, I guess we could just see it's island themed. You can see by the many flowers. I specifically chose hibiscuses because they're grown like abundantly here, but also because they're one of the edible flowers on our island, and not many people know that. So I wanted to incorporate them. I specifically chose to put it on the right because in many cultures, women wear flowers on the right side of their hair when they're married. So there's lots of meaning behind little things in the cake. The bottom tier is supposed to represent a coconut tart because it's a part of Virgin Islands culture. The flavor of my cake is pina colada to match the island theme. It's coconut based and pineapple icing.
My name is Runea Phillip, and my cake theme was champagne. The name of the cake was Champagne of Love. The theme of the wedding was champagne, and she didn't really wanted a normal white wedding cake, so she just tell me go with the flow and just take it to my mind and do it. So the top basically is for the female. Why I do it with pearls and gold. The reason I add gold and the pearl white was because the gold means royalty and the pearls means pure. The reason I add this was for entanglement. The middle here is for how beautiful the relationship is. The box is for like when they get in an argument, they stick together and the relationship light up. And the bottom is for like the male, the structure of the relationship and how strong the relationship's supposed to be. So the flavors I choose was vanilla, black cake, and cherry Baileys. The reason I picked that is for the male. The male choose the black cake, the female choose the cherry Baileys, and the vanilla is for just both of them.
My name is Dylan Joseph. This is my chocolate style Japanese cake with different aspects of Japan in it. At the bottom we have the under the kanagiri, which shows the symbolism of influx of foreign influence in Japan. Then on the second tier we have Mount Fuji with the sakura flowers, and at the top the rising sun in Japan.
My name is Michaela Smith. The theme of my cake is Garden of Love, and the name is You Give Me Butterflies. My inspiration for this cake are my parents. Our relationship is like a garden. Once you tend to it and it blooms, over the years my parents have told me of how their love blossomed and bloomed. Pink is my favorite color, so I wanted to incorporate that into the cake. The butterfly on top represents that when a bride and groom gets married, they become one. The fairy light symbolizes that their future is bright. The butterflies going up the cake represents that their love has soared. And I put some gold to embellish it. And my flavor of the cake is red and green velvet marble cake. The red represents love, and the green represents a lush vegetation of the garden.
The theme of my cake is Sweet Symphony. A symphony is a combination of different sounds that makes up an orchestra. So what we have here is two people, a bride and a groom who've been in previous relationships. They've loved and lost. So they have found each other and they're willing to give love a second chance. So they're creating their own symphony. So they're bringing into this new relationship past experiences and new ones that they're going to be creating with each other. The black is representing a clear palette. They're now starting anew. So they're creating new stuff for them and their family. The first tier, the columns represents the bond that they're now coming into this new one based on their past experiences and heartbreak. The top tier with the ruffles are for those days when they're going to have disagreements disagreements and arguments. The middle tier with the roses is to remind them of this new love they have found for each other. The flowers, they're gum paste. We could not find the correct color that I wanted, so they came in white, and I had to hand paint each one of them.
As part of the Global Observation of Mental Health Awareness Month, Dr. Michael Turnbull, founder of the Wellness Center BVI, recently sat down with me, along with his colleague, Dr. C. Prasad, to speak on the importance of being aware of your mental health. He highlighted that a lot of our stressors and triggers come from daily habits that cause anxiety.
Now, it's a convenience, right, to have always be connected to the internet, always have a phone, always have a device that people can be able to get in contact with you. But this modern world, this connected modern world that we're always going is causing stress. And it's causing us to be anxious when we're going to check our phone. It's causing us to be worried. We get news, we get information. It's all unfiltered 24/7 to us, no matter where we are. Now, I know that it has conveniences, but we have to be able to find ways to unplug, because that anxiety and depression is going to affect your overall well-being. And as you said prior when we started, people just go along living every day and don't notice it. Don't pick it up because it's not like a broken arm or a leg that's bleeding. No, it's inside. But you feel the strain and the stress of it. And you start to see when it creeps into your mood, you're more irritated, your sleep or your eating patterns or your social life, it affects you. And over time, as you know, sometimes people will say, life really did a number on them or people really changed. Well, their mental health was affected. And maybe they didn't handle it well, or they didn't have the support of people around them to say, it's okay to not be okay. It's okay to take a mental health day. It's okay to take a weekend off. It's okay to stop. Put your phone off, not on mute or silent, off, and just do nothing for a couple hours.
Additionally, Dr. Turnbull spoke on the impact our Caribbean culture has on how persons view mental health.
Sometimes in our Caribbean society, rest is equated to laziness. But if you don't rest, it's going to happen to you and make you rest because your body is going to shut you down. And that's what we're trying to avoid. We're trying to avoid people feeling like they have to be superheroes and just go along life and say, I'm tired, I'm anxious. As hurricane season starts in a couple months and they said this is going to be the busiest one. I have traumas from 6-7 years ago and this is a lot for me. My kids are in school. Things are happening in this society. I don't know what's happening with my job, my health, my parents are getting old. What is happening? These things affect your well-being and we have to be able to find ways and healthy ways to cope with it.
In speaking on therapy and its impact on our well-being, Turnbull had this to say.
Sometimes that's all you need. But sometimes even at that level, men are just isolating themselves. They don't have friends. They don't have anyone to talk to. And even on a deeper level, if you feel like you don't have that, that's why there are trusted professionals all over the community that you can open up. And sometimes someone just need to check in once or twice or 3 times a year. Sometimes it's just once a year to get your bearing. And you are able to get perspective. That's what psychology is able to do. And, you know, they used to have a term called psychology shrinks, and people thought it was a demeaning term. The origin of it is that if you have a big, big problem, the psychologist's solution is to shrink that problem into a manageable size and give you perspective. And that's what we want to do to make you able to handle life, because living out here, man, it is not easy. It is not easy and it's challenging and everybody needs help. It doesn't make you weaker, and all these labels that people say that you're weak or you're crazy or you need this is no, I'm human and I am trusting a space to allow me to get further.
For the full interview, visit all Tweet4 media platforms. Viewers, up next, we have more on the local scene. We'll be right back after a quick commercial break.
That's just not cricket.
No sweat, you with CG. Remember my street dance battle against Seamus O'Leapsy? I went on to win the title Miss Irish-ish, set to perform at nursing homes around the world. Then this happened. Seamus on you, Seamus. Anyway, I was covered. Let's bounce.
Comprehensive motor cover for damage and more. CG Insurance. Good like that.
Start the year off with more. More speed, more downloading, more savings, and more fire. CCT Fire Fiber Internet gives you the speed you need to keep the whole family connected. Packages starting at $119 with speeds from 300 megabytes per second. Super fast, unlimited downloads, even more reliable connectivity, plus free live streaming TV for the family to enjoy. Sign up for the absolute best fiber internet service in the BVI CCT Fire and pay no installation fee. Plus, get CCT Live TV for free. You deserve more. Get more with CCT. Life Unlimited.
Welcome back, everyone, and thank you so much for sticking with us. DJIMON Gums, a senior at Northwestern State University, continued his reign of dominance in the shot put event, clinching his third consecutive gold medal at the Southland Conference Outdoor Championships held at Rice University campus. Kamal Haynes has more on this report.
DJIMON Gums showcased his exceptional talent and consistency as he unleashed the best toss of 18.94 meters, reaffirming his status as one of the top shot put athletes in collegiate athletics. His impressive performance not only secured another gold medal for himself, but also marked Northwestern State University's first gold medal of the Southland Conference Outdoor Championships. Throughout the competition, Gums demonstrated remarkable consistency with 4 of his 6 attempts exceeding the 18-meter mark. After launching a solid 18.29 meters on his second attempt, he faced a brief setback with a foul on his third try. However, Gums quickly rebounded and delivered exceptional throws on his final 3 attempts, registering distances of 18.68, 18.91, and ultimately clinching the gold with 18.94 meters. To further underscore Gums' dominance, Marcus Francis of McNeese State University, his closest competitor, secured the second position with a best toss of 18.25 meters, highlighting the significant gap between Gums and the rest of the field. Here's a look at one of DJIMON's impressive throws. Speaking after the historic feat, his 5th overall Southland Conference gold medal with the other 2 in the discus event, DJIMON said he was ecstatic with the performance, which is his final shot put event in the SLC.
It's amazing. This was an amazing competition, great group of guys. You really had to come in on your A game, and those guys did not disappoint. I always love competing with them, and they just pushed me to become a better version of myself in the ring for competition. I've been dealing with strep again. It's been a rough week to recovery, but you know, I just had to get as strong as I could for this meet, and you know, it worked. Everything that needed to work worked out. So I'm happy. I can't complain. It's always good to how you say finish how you started. It's still a bittersweet feeling for me, seeing that this is my last year, but I'm just happy for the people that's coming up above me. The competition is in great hands, I believe, with what you've seen today. So, you know, it's still a moment I still gotta relish, you know, get my medal and everything. It's gonna be emotional, but you know, javelin done, we have discus tomorrow and javelin tomorrow. So, but for right now, I'm just enjoying it. It's a great feeling being around everybody.
DJIMON was one of 3 NSU athletes to score in the men's shot put, including his twin brother Diamante Gums, who finished 4th with a best distance of 17.17 meters. Diamante's performance in the shot put event followed his impressive showing in the men's hammer throw event held the previous day, where he secured the 2nd position with a best toss of 59.38 meters. Reporting for 284 News, I am Kamal Haynes.
Olympian CHANTEL Malone impressed at the Pure Athletics Sprint Elite Meet, clinching a remarkable first-place finish in the women's long jump event held at the NTC Training Center in Clermont, Florida on Saturday. Competing in only her 2nd event of the 2024 season following a recovery from a knee injury, Malone was several steps ahead of her competition with her commanding performance. In her opening attempt, she soared to a winning leap of 6.53 meters, setting the tone for her stellar performance. Despite facing challenges with 2 fouls on her 3rd and 6th attempts, Malone consistently registered impressive distances above 6 meters with marks of 6.49, 6.52, and 6.45 meters. Malone's dominance was further highlighted by the considerable gap between her and the competition, with the second best long jumper, Brianna Brown Marshall, managing a best jump at 5.99 meters from her 6 attempts. The Pure Athletics Sprint Elite meet marked a significant improvement for Malone following her 4th place finish at the East Coast Relays in Jacksonville, Florida on April 26th. Her exceptional showing at the meet represented her best performance since 2021, underscoring her determination to return to where she belongs, among the top women's long jumpers in the world. With her sights set on qualifying for the Paris 2024 Olympic Games in France, Malone remains focused on her journey. Her next scheduled meet is the Adidas Atlanta City meet on May 18th, where she aims to continue her impressive form and further advance towards her Olympic aspirations. Viewers, that is it for today's News Roundup. Be sure to follow us for your daily news updates at 284 Media and 284 BVI on Instagram and Twitter. I'm Ron Grant. I'll see you again tomorrow. Have a safe and enjoyable evening. Goodbye and happy Monday.